Welcome to Get to Know the Speakers of Digital Confex. Today we have with us Kelferd Hor, Chartered IT professional at BCS, the British Computer Society. So he will be joining as a distinguished speaker this time on the topic the modern CMO playbook, marketing leadership in the age of intelligence during ThatWay presents 7th DMAT Confex taking place at Hayat Place, Kuala Lumpur, Malaysia on 25th April. So hi Kelford, welcome to the chat show.
Hi everyone.
Yeah, it's been our pleasure to have you, Calford. So please give us a brief introduction of yourself and your field of expertise for our audience.
Hi. Basically, right now I'm working in a bank, in Malaysian bank. So what I do is I focus on the digital transformation projects and innovation. So a bit of my past experience. I was in the e-commerce industry for past 10 years and involved in marketing agency as well as handling digital marketing related projects that serve the insurance industry. And right now, my more focus will be on the banking sectors, managing AI-related initiative in the business.
Okay, that's great to hear. So moving forward, I have a few questions for you today. My first question is, how is the current age of intelligence shifting the fundamental theories of business sustainability and competitive advantage?
Right. Based on my lens through the as a DBA researcher, so I would say, in a simply put, right, the age of intelligence is changing the rules of the game today, right? So it used to be big companies having a big budget would have the best product that win in the market, right? But now look at today's landscape, right? It's about who have the best, we call it as the best data feedback loop, right? Who would actually wins the game, right? Instead of chasing the next big trend, what would be the upcoming trend, right? In a nutshell, I would say a data feedback loop, right, is basically just like a system where the business like learn in real time, right, to get together the data. Just like one of the example, Netflix, right? So while a user browsing the Netflix and then doing some selections, the data is actually being captured on real time and then feedback right to the system, so they can learn the user's behavior or predict the user behavior real time, right? Instead of wait for another few days or a few months, then only trigger back the users, right? Then when I'm trying to put into the mindset of system thinking, so it's like how we treat a business like a complete ecosystem itself, where every single action right has a ripple effect. And then in terms of competitive advantage, I would say is no secret recipe. It's about being technically resilient enough to pivot before the market even start moving. Because one of the reasons that I find it throughout my career, most businesses right, are focusing on stability, right? Not meaning that it's like not breaking, the system is not breaking. And then whereby technical resiliency is about adaptability. So in a layman, it means that our data system and marketing tools, right, should be built into a modular method, right? So we don't have to build it from a scratch, right, in future. So it should be flexible, modular, just like the Lego blocks. That would be my overview. Thank you.
Okay. I think I loved your perspective on how business sustainability theories are and what are the competitive advantage right now in the age of intelligence, I should say. So my next question is, as a tech professional, what are the critical invisible infrastructures that CMOs often overlook in their quest for speed?
Coming from a perspective in a more practical sense, right? So we do see a lots of we call them as a shadow AI, right? Shadow AI, meaning that the teams are actually using this random or any AI tools that is not being approved, right, by the companies, right, to actually use it against on their marketing tasks, doing creativity, planning out the marketing calendars, and then doing the write-ups, right? So I would say that it is not good, but there's a accountability or governance process to put in place, right? So CMO are always having a pressure from the management to actually move fast, right? And then, but without all these governance process in place, it's like building a car with a fast car without a brake, right? Without any security measures. So we can put into a simple term like security, ethics, and governance. So for security itself, it's not about the system being hacked, right? Or is the system not being exploited. More about making sure that the data doesn't end up right in for the tools to use it to train their its model, right? That's one thing. Then when it comes to ethics, right? If we able to use the tool to collect the data, the question here is should we do it, right? It's not can we do it or not, but should we do it? It's about ethical questions. And then the third one we talk about governance, right? Simply put, that governance is like a map, right? We know that who we actually having the right access to which data, right? Who are actually having the authority to grant access, and then in the event of any issues, which party is actually accountable, right, for that data being shared or accidentally leaked, right? So it serves as a guardrail, right? So in short, yes, speed is important, right? When you execute campaigns, where we are doing promotions, but then we have to think of governance, right, in place. So it would be a blend between these two, right, to find the right balance.
Okay, I think I loved your take, like how sometimes CMOs overlook these things and how this can be useful. So I have also prepared some rapid fire questions. My first question is, one advice you would give to your younger self for now.
So I think number one is, of course, continuous learning. There's all the technology tools, right, that available today, keep evolving, keep changing, right? So
Okay.
number one is we need to not only learn about it through short courses or through any of these business journal. That only give us one set of knowledge through the theoretical, and then we also need to embrace it by playing around with all these too, right? First, we need to understand how it works before we actually decide or make any decision, right? Play around with, download the tool, get an experience of the tool, and then to get more practical knowledge. So at the end, we will have both theoretical and practical knowledge that would equip ourselves for future readiness.
Yeah, good advice. So what are you most excited about this conference?
I think the first one would be meeting new people. I believe that each year, when it comes to the conferences, would have different professionals being invited by different sectors that we could exchange our knowledge, and then, of course, there would be certain insights that we would obtain throughout the conversation. And I think the second part would be having the chances to meet certain solution providers that probably that's new in the market or which we haven't even have time to actually discover. So that could be two key advantage of coming to this event.
Okay, hoping you have a great networking time in the conference. So my last question, one word to describe the future of our industry now.
So to answer to your question, what I would see in the trend in the banking sector would be an increased adoption of AI tools for the customer facing tool as well as the employee facing tool, right? So
Okay.
you can see that today the users start to use on those free AI tools on their day-to-day life, right? So it will be open up to more automation, more agentic tools that can help the business to achieve the greater efficiency in the operations, as well as the trust will be elevated towards the consumer. So I think this would be the upcoming trend. So it's not only solely on marketing itself, it would be transforming all the sectors. Yeah,
Okay.
that would
So
be what I prefer. Thank you.
yeah, I think that's a great future ahead. So thanks, Kelford. It was great connecting with you, and I am thrilled with your excitement to join our conference. So any last word for our participants who will be joining in the conference?
Yep, guys, come here and then let's mingle and exchange our idea. And from here, probably you will meet someone that could help you in terms of giving you some guidance, advice, or maybe you could be, work in the same project in future, right? You will know.
Great, thanks for your time today. And to all the participants, don't miss the session happening in Thatware Presents 70-minute Confex taking place at Hyatt Palace, Kuala Lumpur, Malaysia on 25th April. Get a great chance to connect with them in person. See you soon, Kelford.
See you.